Hey there, mum. If you've landed inside of this page, you're a mum who's been trying to lose weight for maybe the last 5 to 10 to 15 years. It's not that you haven't tried things. You've done Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, keto, paleo, gyms, 6-week get fit mummy challenges. And they all worked initially, but they never worked out long term. And the reason I'm here right now is had a profoundly changing experience that shifted my view of helping mums. And after being in the industry for the last 7 years, I realized that a mum wanted more than just to lose weight. She wanted more than just to hit her goal weight and be happy. She wanted to actually feel proud, successful, accomplished, and truly content with what she's achieved in her health and fitness. She wanted more than just being a mum, and not that that wasn't important. Of course it was important, but society conditions that has to be your whole job, your whole purpose. And this client that I trained, let's call her Emily for the sake of the argument, she came in and she wanted to lose 10 kilos. She wanted to achieve these feelings that we've heard before, get more confidence, get more energy, get more motivation. She had 2 kids herself. She was busy. She had a lack of time. And I realized that it's until a mum has a compelling goal that she'll actually be driven, be consistent, be motivated to do the daily work to get her to where she wanted to be. So I knew that it needed to be more than just weight loss, because I've done that in the past with mums, and they would lose weight and they would actually eventually put it back on because their goal simply was not compelling enough. And like I said before, they wanted more than just to lose weight. So in our movement, we help our mums not only lose 10 kilos, but we help them run a half marathon. I don't know what you might be thinking, Aaron, I don't run. Aaron, I can't run. Aaron, I tried it in the past. And don't worry, we've had many mums just like yourself come in and they didn't have the ability to run. They could only run 1 kilometer. And through our 3-step method, we were able to actually help them be their ideal weight and run a half marathon. Now I want you to visualize this. You're doing your half marathon. You're your ideal weight. Maybe you're 10, 15, 20 kilos lighter. Your energy, your belief patterns, they've shifted. You feel more confident, you feel more energy, you truly believe in yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're truly happy, content and proud and feel accomplished. You're running down the finish line and your family, your friends, your kids are cheering you on. But not only that, you have these feelings of actually being truly proud of what you've achieved. You've just run a half marathon. You've lost 10 to 15 to 20 kilos and you're content. And I soon realized with this experience that I had this client, Emily, that they needed more than just weight loss. And when I realized this, I created the Mighty Mum movement and I created our 3-step method. Number 1 is build. Build you from the ground up. Teach you the foundations that you actually need. No more meal plans, shakes, diets, pills. Something that can actually last. Something that's sustainable. Build you from the ground up. Number 2 is habits. How do we make it consistent? Why is a woman that's about to get married the most driven person you ever see? It's because she's been driven from pain. She's been driven because she's compelled to not look bad in front of her family and friends. Now, I truly believe that a half marathon changes you. When you book an event, when you turn up, you sign up. You want to be consistent with what you do because you don't want to turn up to that event and be half prepared. You want to be fully prepared, knowing that you did the work, knowing that you didn't dive into the quick fix. You weren't distracted by the shiny objects, that you were able to stay consistent. And in that place of being consistent, you actually know that you did the work, and deep down inside, you know that you deserve this result. And number 3 is challenge. We're going to challenge you through this half marathon. And not only that, help you lose weight along the way, but actually be accomplished and be a part of a community that are working towards the same goal. A community of mums that are sick and tired of just losing weight. And that's a byproduct of actually having a compelling goal. So if this is you right now, and you've tried to lose weight, and maybe you have lost weight in the past, but you always end up going back to the same position. And right now, I believe it's a core belief pattern that's actually holding you back, because everything else out there is solving the symptoms. Symptoms of weight gain, symptoms of having no energy, no motivation. If we consistently solve the symptoms, eventually, you go back to your old ways because your belief patterns will then dictate your behaviors and your actions. But if we consistently set goals right, if we consistently have compelling goals that you truly want to achieve, and that's the feelings that you're looking for, of being truly satisfied, truly content, proud to wake up each morning and have an impact. As human beings, we want impact. And I know in the life of a mum, you want to be that role model for your kids, but more importantly, you want to be truly satisfied with yourself. That your life means something. And I've seen many mums' lives change from their ability to be their ideal weight and run a half marathon. Imagine the belief patterns that shift in you when you thought you couldn't run, when you thought you couldn't shift the weight for good, that you've tried everything. And actually not only being proud, but making your kids proud, making your family proud, maybe impacting people around you that for years you've tried to change. And the only way to change people around you is to first change yourself, change your belief patterns. And right now, your belief patterns might be the thing that's holding you back. And every day we teach you to be that little bit better, 1% better, not perfectionism, that you're gonna fail. There's gonna be days when you're gonna be tired. There's gonna be days when you don't feel like going for that run, tracking your food, being part of a community. But if you stay committed to the journey, I guarantee you, you're gonna be in a place where you've never been before. And the reasons I know this, not based off opinion, but based off facts, data, and history of working with mums that have felt like you. And they didn't think they could lose 10 kilos. They didn't think they could run. But in that place where they actually went from running 100 meters, 200 meters, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 21 kilometers, and being the ideal weight and having those feelings that you're looking for right now and being truly content, being satisfied with where you are and not having to chase something that is a false reality. That if I get this weight, then I'll be truly happy. But it's more about, what do you really want? What do you really want right now in the life of a mum? You want to feel accomplished. You want to feel truly content, happy, satisfied, and that your life actually means something. And I'll tell you right now, you do. And the reasons I know this is because seeing these mums and feeling those feelings and actually getting to the place where they run that half marathon, they've lost 10 to 15 to 20 kilos, and seeing tears rolling down their face because they know they have earned that they haven't taken shortcuts. No more quick fixes. They're here for the long run, that this life is so important to them. And that was just the beginning. We've had mums go on to run marathons, be ultra marathon runners. But it first started with the belief pattern to change. I need to change in order to get to where I want to be. And that started with small steps. It's not like tomorrow I'm going to get you to run that half marathon. We have our 3-step method that will guide you through. Plus you have the community. You have coaching. You have a clear path every single day of where you need to head. And right now down below, I want to give you opportunity to take a free quiz and see if you qualify to be a part of our movement. And in that, if you do, I'm going to give you a consultation with myself, and I'm going to give you an accelerated way of how to implement the 3-step method and how to work closer towards your goals and how we can actually help you lose the 10 kilos and run that half marathon. So right now, if this resonates with you, I want you to click the button down below and see if you qualify.